Sorcs the grand finale, a moment perhaps more than one of you have been waiting for. It's been a long, arduous season, mostly full of despair. However, there have been moments of clarity. Perhaps this round will give us an opportunity to answer some questions. Will we advance next year? Hopefully, we finish strong. Stay tuned. There's some action-packed carnage up ahead.
Hey, Charles is on row 30.
I was row 28.
Charles is on row 30 at Cherokee. We decided to come here.
No thanks after an inch and a half of rain.
Yeah. The pros won't miss us too much, will they?
No, Stu's going to be much happier without me.
Even though I pre-registered for Cherokee, I did not go. I decided to go to Sorcs and finish the season strong, hopefully. I'm sure Josh Toth and Stu Baylor were very happy they didn't have to pass me every single test. It was a $90 well spent not attending.
Oh no, dude! Oh no! Ah! Oh no! Take it easy, sir! Here we go, baby! Here we go!
Here we go, baby! I got my best buddy, Zarek Plant, right next to me. We're out here having a good time. He witnessed maybe like 20 people eating crap on the slippery old grass, so we're going to take it nice and easy going in the start. Some of these straightaways were quite deceiving. You think you could air it out, give it the beans, and, reverse forward, and then you all of a sudden blow through the friggin' turn like this fella. So we're slamming on the brakes, and we have a little oopsie-poopsie, but we're able to, get ourselves back up and keep it rolling, only to lose a few positions. Would have been real nice to start the first lap in second place behind a random stranger.
That's going to make it on red earth, dude. One more slide out.
So we're behind Cole Mitchell and Seth Hamer. Seth probably saw my spectacular slide out. I'm looking forward to viewing that on YouTube in the near future. These are two super talented, handsome boys out here who will probably graduate with me to B class. Going to go ahead and make the announcement. We're going to send it. I am kind of terrified of failure, so I figured I would grow a little more in B class. I think there's still room to grow in C class, but as you'll see up ahead, it's pretty consistent. Every round we race all at once. I just catch up to the row in front of us, and they don't let me by. They're not very generous, and I end up just sniffing their butt cheeks and getting a little tired of it. So I think maybe moving up, riding with some faster people, it'll benefit us in the long run. I didn't think I was ready for C class when I first moved up, and I kind of grew into it, so hopefully the same thing will happen with B class. Wish me luck, boys. I really haven't rode very much recently. I have been doing what some would call maybe perhaps aggressive landscaping. I've been revamping my entire property. I've lived in this house in Oglethorpe County, Georgia for 4 years now, and I'm tired of spring trimming the same weeds over and over again. So I think I've spent thousands of dollars at Lowe's and made a considerable amount of truck runs. And we got a bunch of mulch. We got two raised beds. We got like probably 50 different plants. I can name like 42 of them off the top of my head. I got some mandinas, some hydrangeas, some gardenias. We're making it happen. We're trying to beautify our little spot. So it's something's got to give at this moment. It can't be work. So riding's been taking a back seat. I'm looking forward to this summer getting back into it and getting a little more seat time in. Conditions are quite slippery. We've had a fair amount of rain going on this round. I was a little scared they were going to cancel. We missed a third of the season due to my wedding and running Southern Roots instead of Sorcs, prioritizing that series. So for us to be able to come back and get all of our attendances, it's taken a lot of work. It's taken a lot of traveling, a lot of driving, but no place I'd rather do this for, man. I love Sorcs, I love the community, and I think we're having a good bit of fun here, man. Woke up at 5 a.m. to come to this round, and I live 40 minutes from Greensboro, where the Cherokee was held. It was torrentially downpouring. What would have been a good idea was loading up the night before. So thankfully I was able to load up early as hell in the dark in the pouring down rain. That was a lot of fun. Super thankful I skipped Cherokee. It sounded like everyone who went had a truly wonderful time in the slop At least up here in Tennessee, the terrain's a little more forgiving when it's moist. Down where I live, it's quite the opposite. Clay is not very fun to ride it when it's drenched. Racing in 250C means we start on row 8 and we catch up to row 7 really fast. So we're going to have to get creative trying to pass these guys. It's a super one-lined track. So passing is not ideal unless you have a death sentence. And I was told by a couple people going into the race, they said if you veer off the main path, you might find some barbed wire. And after my incident at round 1, I don't want to repeat that. So I guess we'll be stuck behind this conga line. Maybe a beautiful train will form. We'll see what happens up ahead. Course conditions were like a roller coaster on Sunday. The first lap was pretty slippery because it hadn't been burnt in yet. Laps like 3 and 4 were kind of prime. And then the last lap, the track had gotten so roughed up. I usually send most of the first lap on the YouTube videos. I'm going to try to take only the interesting parts of the first lap, and really the ruggedness is displayed on lap 5. So we'll try to show you a fair amount of that as well, instead of just a failure highlight reel like usual. I'm losing a fair amount of spots here in the first lap trying to pass people in the worst lines possible. A little bit of a struggle, but we're going to endure. We're getting a little physical here, doing some block passes. We're also trying to yell at people, maybe motivate them to not stop. Keep it going, keep it moving, keep it grooving. I was scared to do too much maneuvering in the woods because of the threat of barbed wire, and I was too scared to do anything in the open sections because I didn't want to slip, fall, and die. So we're stuck between a rock and a hard place, or a 250C rider and a 55 plus B sandwich. I think a pretty common trend for every round this season for me, besides hill climbs, I'm not limited by speed. I'm too nice. Passing is my weakness, and it's not a lack of balls. It's that, like, I don't want to hurt myself or anyone else. You know, this is just a hobby. We're all out here having fun, and I don't have the nutties to commit to anything less than a 50-50. If there's like a 20% chance I'll pass someone, but he'll fall off into a ravine, I kind of don't want to do it. So I think moving up to D class is perfect because I'll be a little more out of my comfort zone, but I'd rather be the guy getting passed. I'd rather be the guy pulling off for someone than being stuck behind someone who won't do the same for me. Hopefully it'll help us get a little better overall, and we'll be able to keep our momentum instead of being stuck behind people. Pretty bad aspect about being in a train is that you're not able to survey the course and any obstacles that might be forthcoming. So we hit that little hill section there with some roots and stuff, and one, I'm not able to see it because all I'm staring at is this dude. And two, I don't have the momentum to continue to climb up this thing. I'm going slow. So you're getting a little choppy. You gotta put your feet down and attempt to do the best you can in not the best condition. Great opportunity to time travel and skip this part of the video, keep the time length short, and prohibit you from watching this guy's sphincter muscles for too long.
Hey, buddy. Hey, thanks, dude. Let's go! Woo!
What a lovely fellow letting me go on by instead of making me wait 5.5 minutes. Let me know in the comments if you raced this round. Was it an easy course to pass, or do you think it was a little one-lined and difficult to do so? I need to gauge your feedback to see if I suck or not. Southern Roots starts in July, so that'll be the first series I start racing B-Class in. I think I'll be fine in Sorcs in B. I'll be fine in Southern Roots in B. The only thing I'm concerned about is Mid-East. I can go the rest of my life without racing a GNCC. That series has violently tortured my soul, and it's taken more than it's given. Putting it all on the line and sacrificing my motorcycle for 6th place, not super worth it. So I don't even care about GNCC anymore. Mid-East is a series that I love racing, and in C-Class I am getting I'm celebrating when I'm getting 9th. So we'll see what happens in B-Class in that series. Unfortunately, I missed out on a teams race in Sorcs last year, but this year I'm coming back with a vengeance, boy. I think we're going to sign up in the family class. Me and Zarek, my buddy, we are going to go ahead and bring our dads. We are going to be called Squid Life Crisis. So Zarek and his dad are going to join our team, and I'm bringing my father-in-law, who has never rode a dirt bike. It's going to be probably a terrible idea, but he wanted to do something with me, and he wanted to come and race with me. So I'm going to teach him how to ride a dirt bike at Durhamtown on Saturday. If someone could grab my trophy for me, that'd be great. I'm going to be teaching my father-in-law how to use a clutch, and then he'll be out there as our 4th teammate on Sunday at the 8-hour teams race. So if you see someone on my Yamaha, be gentle, please. I'm going to teach him how to get out of the way, how to pull off of people. I saw Tom Woolley's video on YouTube, and he was behind me for a little while following this dude. And as soon as I pass him, we get this little hill climb section, and it's an immediate left-hand turn, and we go ahead, make an oopsie-poopsie. We bury the front wheel, and we're on the ground. The guy on the Yamaha runs right into me. And now we gotta work back all those positions that we worked so hard to obtain. This is great. This is so much fun.
Woo. I'll try not to fall this time. I'm sorry I fell earlier. That's my bad.
am I stalling with the recluse? Dude, I don't get it. I know we blew through that turn there and we found a way through it, but I'm befuddled. I'm not sure how that's happening.
How we doing? Woo.
My buddy Will sent me that video. Thanks, Will. And it seems like I'm not the only person having some struggles in this barn. It was a little treacherous, a little slippery, a little sloppy. We're in 4th place. We got a lot of work to do, and then guess what happens? We're cruising along here, and someone in my class passes me. So we're in 5th place. We got some work to do. Let's keep our head down, keep grinding. I'm having a hard time figuring out what class I will run next year. I turn 30 in August, and typically I think the first race of the Sorcs season is usually in September or October. So we'll see what happens. I can also run 250B. I know my buddy Aiden Holloway, who ran 250B this year, he's going to go ahead and graduate onto on a 250A because he's an absolute animal. I don't think he even has his license yet, but that's okay. He knows how to ride a dirt bike. Our classmate here's got arm pump. He's shaking it off like Taylor Swift. Let's see if we can find an opportunity to make a pass happen. Our friend here looks like he's given up. He's sideways, he's on the ground, and he's done. This feller here still got arm pump, and we have not found a way around him. We've been sniffing his cheeks for almost 10 minutes, and let's see if we can keep putting some work in. Our friend here does the seemingly impossible. He passes somebody. So now it's my turn to attempt to go ahead and pass this little red rocket here.
Woo! Yeah, buddy.
Our buddy's pulling away while I'm stuck behind Red Rocket Purgatory. Let's go ahead fast forward to the moment where he lets me by.
Hey, thanks, dude. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Alright, let's go catch that fella. How'd you like that maneuver? I'm proud of that one. This incline section sucked. There were a lot of roots. But if you look to your right, which I finally realized lap 3. There's a much softer little line for you. Don't have to hit all these little bumpy roots. Watching this guy ride is what I would imagine looking at myself riding is like. Kind of all over the place, kind of like don't really know what you're doing, but like also kind of going fast.
Yeah, buddy.
Well, we're back in the conga line, so let's go ahead and time travel fast forward to greener pastures to get a little separation going on. Well, we're stuck behind this guy for 9 minutes, and then we performed this little maneuver. This is great. This is fun. Second time today I've been run into by a Yamaha. They must have it out for me. Maybe I should take mine out for a spin in the near future. Start running into other people. This off-camber section was way easier when you did not have anybody in front of you. And you could just kind of control your own pace, control your own destiny, and not be bound to the fate of squids. Cephalopodic death. 2 laps in and we've had 3 terrible mistakes. Let's hope we keep it on 2 wheels and keep grinding, hopefully get a little bit of a better result.
What's up, baby? Mike West, what's up, man? Woohoo!
Front of the program, Gage Forrester here is taking a nap on the off-camber section. We have a terrible idea to try to pass him. And he drop kicks me in the face proverbially and tells me no, he will not pass me. Go ahead and watch this move.
How did he do that? Oh my god. He rode through that? Oh my god, he's fast.
As soon as everyone heard the AA rider behind me, passing me, everyone moved out of the way. I'm not sure if my bike is too quiet, or I'm just not feared and respected like someone on a 4-stroke hauling absolute cheeks. Maybe I need to get some, like a Pokemon card in my spokes or something and increase the audible level, the decibels. Here's a red line up the incline. It was a little bit smooth. This lap, I did not have a pretty good go at it, but the consecutive laps, it was definitely a lot less awful than the Rudy straightaway. Most of this last round of Sorcs was navigating some slippery conditions, trying to maneuver your way through some trains. I had a very difficult time passing, and then when I did pass someone, I usually fell, and then they would pass me back, and then I would have to like yell at them or like try to coerce them with like some sweet nothings into their ear.
I want to be on your video. Let me be on your video. Hey, let me get a shout out. Subscribe to the channel. Yeah, buddy.
I want to take the final moments of the video to acknowledge the support you guys have given me. I really appreciate it. A lot of you guys come up to me in the pits and are like, "Are you Fred? I watch your videos. I see you on YouTube." Dude, that's friggin' awesome to me. I love that you guys watch my stupid, brain rot, Miller Lite inspired regurgitation of sub-adequate riding. I really appreciate you guys taking the time out of your day to watch me, of all people, and see how I'm progressing. You know, it's taken probably more time than a normal person for me to advance up the ranks, but I'm really looking forward to B class next year. I think the challenge it'll bring is exciting. C class is fine and dandy, but I find myself limited in it. Even though, you know, I've only had one top 10 in C class, I think moving up will allow me to advance a little further and progress a little more faster than what I would be if I was limiting myself in C class.
Hey, that was tough. I liked it a lot, but boy, did that get roughed up. Whew. I don't know how I only fell 3 times.
You're not the infamous Fred, are you?
Oh, I sure am.
Okay. I thought
Well, we saw each other in the woods a few times, man. He was getting a little squirrely with it. That was fun, dude.
Even though last lap through scoring it said I got second place, Roberto Lopez, he had a transponder issue. He ended up getting second. So we'll take third place. It's a miracle that we ended up in third place on the season after missing a third of the total rounds. Out of 12 races, we missed 4, and we still strung together the points to bring home a podium in class. So I'm really excited to see what B class will bring. The next time we'll see you guys is the teams race in Sorcs. Probably a horrible idea to bring my father-in-law and have him race with me. So if you guys see him, be gentle. Remember, there's nothing at stake. Hopefully you guys don't sign up for the family class. If you do, I hope you suck. We got to bring home some hardware for my father-in-law. I really appreciate you guys for watching. We'll see you pretty soon, I think in Rome in 2 weeks. Thank you guys.